back at it, you know. So the verse we reading today, I actually got asked to read this verse at a XA event. So I liked it when I had to, look at it and study it to speak it. So I'm gonna speak it back to y'all as well. So we're reading out of Luke 19, verses 1 through 10. It's a short story about a man named Zacchaeus. 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 And his name means pure, actually. So Zacchaeus, the tax collector. Jesus entered Jericho and was passing through. A man was there by the name of Zacchaeus. He was a chief tax collector and was wealthy. And, back in those days, the tax collectors were seen as crooked, and they would, basically rip people off and take the money. He wanted to see who Jesus was, but because he was short, he could not see over the crowd. So he ran ahead and climbed a sycamore fig tree to see him, since Jesus was coming that way. When Jesus reached the spot, he looked up and he said to him, "Zacchaeus, come down immediately. I must stay at your house today." So he came down at once and welcomed him gladly. All the people saw this and began to mutter, "He has gone to be the guest of a sinner." But Zacchaeus stood up and said to the Lord, "Look, Lord, here and now I give half of my possessions to the poor. And if I cheated anybody out of anything, I will pay back 4 times the amount." Jesus said to him, "Today salvation has come to this house, because this man too is a son of Abraham. For the Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost." So, what can we learn from the story of Zacchaeus, right? He was a sinner, and the people also thought that he was a sinner, I think we get trapped in our own heads a lot of times when we know that we are messing up and doing wrong or not following Jesus or following God the way that we know that we should. And this showed that Zacchaeus, not only did he receive salvation from Jesus, but he also wanted to seek him. He wanted to seek him. He wanted to learn him. He didn't just sit back and allow the fact that he couldn't see over to other people to tear him apart from it. Nope. He went up higher so that he can receive Jesus and see Jesus. And I think that it teaches us a different way of chasing him. Don't just know in your head, oh, it's Jesus or that's God, and I acknowledge him. No, do a little more. Go above and beyond. Think outside your box on how you would want to chase him. Because once again, it's about building that relationship with him. You have to build a relationship with him. That's all that he wants from you. And I like verse 9 because it says, "Today salvation," your helmet of what? Salvation. "Today salvation has come to this house, because this man too is a son of Abraham," meaning it don't matter who you are. He'll come help you. Clearly, when he came to Jericho, he had a specific goal in mind to help this sinner, this man who was not perfect, to help give him salvation. But it was easier to give him salvation because he already was trying to gain salvation. Look, whatever I did wrong, I make up for it by giving away my possessions. The physical material means nothing to me, okay? As long as I can receive your love and receive your grace and receive your forgiveness, I'll give it all up, The physical is easy to get wrapped up on, like I said, in money and cars and clothes and jewels or women or men. No, what he's teaching you is that means nothing. You don't need any of that. All you need to do is keep your eye on Jesus. And when you keep your eyes on him, he'll forgive you for all the wrongs that you did. So I just wanted to share Zacchaeus, the tax collector. His name means pure, actually. But I want to share this story with you since I had to, read it to them. I didn't mind reading it to you. So we gonna pray and then, we're out of here. So God, I pray that you help us. You help us receive your salvation more and more every day. I pray that we chase you when we know you are in our presence, or we know we should stay in your presence and remain with you. I pray that you help guide us to your spirit more and more every day, because we need more of you and less of us. I pray that we don't get attached to physical things on this earth, and that we understand that we love you whether we have these physical things or not. And I pray that you keep us steady on the mission that you are calling us to do. You gave all of us different gifts, and you gave us different calls. So we all have different ways that we can cherish you and praise you. And I just pray that you help us stay on that track, because it can get hard. That's one thing about it. It can get hard. And we're not acting as if it won't get hard for us. We understand that it can get hard, but we can't do this alone. We need you. We love you, God. Thank you. Amen. All right. So y'all know, I'll see y'all next time, man.